Ladies and gentlemen, as Martin Luther King Jr. once said, injustice, open quote, anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And also Pope John Paul II, a religious figure, said, open quote, if you want peace, work for justice, close quote. And Prime Minister of the United Kingdom once said, justice delayed is justice denied. So all these timeless words remind us that justice is not just a concept, it is a duty. A duty to fairness, protection, and dignity for all, especially for the most vulnerable amongst us, our children. As they say, human dignity for everyone, everywhere. How we define and practice justice must inspire our children to believe in it, to trust it, to one day become its strongest advocates in their own communities. Today we take a significant step in that direction. As we are all aware, since winning the elections in October 2024, the UDC government has clearly stated in its manifesto that it will govern this country with a firm commitment to the protection of human rights. Children's rights are also human rights. And the UDC government continues to demonstrate its dedication to upholding the rights of all individuals, leaving no one behind, including our children. It is therefore my singular honor and sincere pleasure to stand before you as we witness a milestone in our journey towards an enhanced child-friendly justice system, the official launch of these multi-sectoral standard operating procedures. I'm therefore truly honored and delighted that we have gathered here today to bear witness and appreciate a milestone achieved in the justice space. The launch of this multi-sectoral standard operating procedure is a very important tool that will help ensure smooth operation among stakeholders of an efficient justice system. If a child is abused, assaulted, defiled, raped, the first port of call is the police. Hence, the Minister for State President is here. From the police, the next call is the Ministry of Health through their health facilities, where the police will take the sexual kit, go to the clinic, go to the hospital, where the child will be assisted by the Ministry of Health. Hence, Dr. Modise is also here. So this is the justice ecosystem before they are taken to the DPP for prosecution. So it starts with the police, to the health, up to us. So that's why we are a stakeholder system gathered here to launch the book. We have heard from speakers before me about the background and development of this SOPs, the consultation, collaboration, and commitment that brought us here. Let me add my voice in acknowledging and appreciating the tireless efforts of all stakeholders involved. As indicated, the standard operating procedures aims to guide and coordinate the multi-organizations responsible for providing services to children as they come in contact with the law. These standard operating procedures are not just a set of guidelines, they are a tool for transformation, a tool that will ensure that every child who comes into contact with the justice system is met with consistency, care, coordination, and love. Since the stakeholders provide services to children on a wide range and level, there is a need to provide guidance to service providers to ensure a standardized, smooth, and harmonious approach. These SOPs aim at ensuring that the children are afforded coordinated and holistic approach or support in a trauma-informed manners and be given a response by stakeholders which is not only effective but also fair and sensitive to their needs. As many of you know, children may encounter the justice system in many ways, whether as victims, as witnesses, or even as alleged offenders. The stakeholders involved in responding to these cases come from various sectors: law enforcement, social welfare, health, education, judiciary, and more. And since the dawn of October 2024, there is a new Ministry of Child Welfare which takes care of the needs of the child right from birth up to completion of the basic education. Hence, they are also a stakeholder in this exercise. This diversity, while essential, can also result in fragmentation. That is where these SOPs come in to bridge the gaps and guide all service providers in delivering a standardized, smooth, and harmonious approach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than a document. It is a commitment to do better for our children, and I therefore call upon all stakeholders across sectors, across disciplines, across all levels to enhance these SOPs and to implement them faithfully and to champion their application within their institutions. Together, let us ensure that no child is ever re-traumatized by the very systems meant to protect them. Let us build a justice system that does not just process children, but protects, respects, and uplifts them. And the 𝐽𝐻, we have also to modernize our infrastructure to be child-friendly, so that when a child is appearing as a witness, that child will be able to be barricaded or buffeted from the one who traumatized the child, so that the child can be able to give evidence without facing the culprit, as it were, so that they can find themselves in a very relaxed, friendly manner and be able to give their testimony. It is therefore my singular honor and privilege on behalf of our government and its partners to officially declare the multi-sectoral standard operating procedures for a child-friendly justice system officially launched. I thank you all. Ula.